check, check. Hello there, everybody. Here's your warm-up. Go ahead and solve those inequalities for the variable. Graph your solution. If you remember how, you're going to want to pause the video because these guys are ready to go. So let's get the show on the road. Oh yeah, pause the video if you haven't already. Solve those two. See what you can do. Okay, can I get you guys back up here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see here, guys. Let's get to it. So if I wanted to solve these two, what would be your first step in doing so? Let's see here. Brooks, what would be your first step for solving number 1? Very good. Subtract 4 from here, subtract 4 from here. Negative 5v is something than 30. Now, Brooks, did I just multiply or divide by a negative number? So I'm going to keep the symbol the same. The only time you swap it is when you multiply or divide by a negative number. And speaking of, what's my next step here, Brooks? And did you guys notice that he said divide by negative 5? So that means, is this a switch yes or a switch no, guys? Should we switch it, yes or no? Yes, so that would be v is less than negative 6. How many of us got v is less than negative 6, or see how we got that and aren't too alarmed? Now, did the video not go into graphing on them? Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Well, that's okay, because I'm hoping you guys remember that you did talk about graphing inequalities back when you were first learning about them, hopefully. And if not, we're going to talk about them right now. Give me a little number line here. It doesn't have to be very big. The truth is, it only needs to have the answer and its closest neighbors. Like all will go negative 6, negative 5, negative 4, negative 7, negative 8, something like that. Now let's see here. If I put in negative 6 itself, is negative 6 less than negative 6? Is that true or is that false? Everyone, that is? That is false, which is why I use what's called a hollow circle to say that negative 6 is not part of this solution. But somebody give me a number that is less than negative 6. Let's see here. Kinsey, what is a number that is less than negative 6? Yeah, and so we're just going to shade the same direction that negative 7 lives in. And that's how we graph our solution, which is part of our standard when we take the scale check on this. That is part of our standard when we take the scale check on this, okay? We need to be able to make sure we can graph our solution. So there's quite a lot going on in that one. There's the answer, there's opposites and balance, and there's graphing your solution. That's all going to be part of our skill check that we take sooner than you might think. We'll talk about it. Let's see here. Calvin, what would be your first step on number 2? So we subtract 27. That's going to be negative 10. Since I didn't multiply or divide by a negative, I leave that 8t. And then what's going to be my next step, Calvin? Okay, divide both sides by 8. And that would be negative 2.25? Negative 1.25, excuse me. Negative 1.25. And then t. Is that a switch yes or is that a switch no? I would say that's a switch. Ooh, I heard yeses and nos. Let's discuss. When I say teach, I want you to say, okay, do we switch these? Why or why not? And why do you think someone who's getting the incorrect answer there, like if we're supposed to switch it, why do you think someone thinks we're not? If we're not supposed to switch it, why do you think someone thinks we do? Talk it out and teach. Okay, can I get you back up here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Evan, should I switch that, yes or no? That's correct. I should not switch it. Why, Evan, though, why do you think someone would think that I did have to switch it? Why would someone make that mistake? Yeah, I divided a negative, indeed. But when I switch, guys, it's because I divided by a negative. Did I divide both sides by a negative? Yes or no? No, so I don't switch it. Now to put this on a number line, we're going to have negative 1.25 and its closest neighbors. Negative 1.25. I'll put 0 here. I'll put negative 2 over here. Guys, is negative 1.25 less than or equal to negative 1.25? Would that make it true? Yes or no? I'd say whatever I'd say. Yes. Absolutely, and that's why you use a filled circle to say that negative 1.25 is part of the solution. This kind of messes people up. Negative 1.25 is less than what number? What's a number that negative 1.25 is less than? Tate, what is a number that negative 1.25 is less than? It's true. Negative 1.25 is less than 0. And so since that makes it true, I'm going to shade this direction. I'm going to tell you guys, there's a lot of people who like to Elinize these and make it so that the variables are on the left-hand side. If you do, that's totally allowed. But there's two things. Number one, I would get in the habit of keeping that in the same order, 8t plus 27. And if I flip those guys, the inequality has to flip with it, okay? If I flip those to like Elinize that so that the variables are on the left-hand side, I need to make sure that the inequality flips with it because it literally turned around, okay? Perfect. How many of us are feeling fine and dandy about these? You guys doing well out there? These are, by the way, level 2 questions on your skill check. Level 2 questions on your skill check. Okay, it is the 36th day of school. Listen carefully. 36 is the sum of the cubes of the first 3 natural numbers and the product of the squares of the same. That is, if I take the first 3 natural numbers, 1, 2, and 3, and cube them, 1 cubed is 1, 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27, and I add them together, I get 36. But if I take 1 squared times 2 squared times 3 squared, same numbers but squared now, 1 squared is 1, 2 squared is 4, 3 squared is 9, 1 times 4 times 9, also 36. Happy Garlic Lovers Day! Where do you stand on garlic? Big thumbs up. Garlic makes everything literally better, including desserts. Big thumbs down. I hate garlic and won't eat it for anything, and then dial it somewhere in between. Yeah, I was going to say, I'll put it right here. I'm not going to lie. If someone was selling garlic cupcakes, I would try one. I would try it. I would not have high hopes for it, but I would try it. But garlic's just it's a root that is very tasty. Okay. Come on up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All righty. What is our first essential question? And I'd love to get that from Mo. What's our first essential question today? How can we solve inequalities that require simplification first? Our Jeopardy, a smile in any language. I'm going to tell you how to say the phrase a smile in a bunch of different languages this week. And then I'm also going to give you some hints if I'm feeling generous like I am today. So the official language of 21 countries, this one would say una sonrisa. That is indeed Spanish. Someone already got the right answer up there. It's Spanish. That is what we call a false cognate. Because, guys, if before today, if I'd said, what do you suppose una sonrisa means in Spanish, what would you guys say? A lot of us would assume it was a sunrise, but it's actually a smile. False cognates are hilarious, and my favorite false cognate story is the following one I'm going to relay to you. My Spanish teacher in high school, Senor Thompson. Senor Thompson, he lived in Spain for a little while, and he was eating some paella, if you guys know what paella is. It's like it's a delicious rice and mussels and like sausage. It's delicious. Anyway, he's eating that, and he spills the dish all over himself. And he goes, oh, perdón, soy muy embarazado. Now, guys, what do you think he just, if you know the answer, don't say it. What do you guys think he just said? Oh, no, I'm embarrassed. He thought he was saying, excuse me, I'm so embarrassed. But that is not what he just said. Does someone know what he actually just said? Yeah, go ahead. He said, excuse me, I am so pregnant. Because embarazada in Espanol is pregnant. So watch out for that, guys. False cognates can get you in trouble, and also they're hilarious. Fairy tales, that is indeed... Oh, the Three Little Pigs. Three Little Pigs is what I'm looking for. Very good. Okay. Can I get you guys back up here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Underneath all this, got a pencil? Today's topic is solving inequalities 8th grade style. Yeah, last time you were solving the inequalities for 7th graders. Today we're going to be talking about how 8th graders do it, which really isn't that different. It is the exact same thing. So I'm going to tell you again. Solving an inequality is just like solving an equation, except if we ever multiply or divide both sides by a negative, you flip the inequality. Next year and from years moving forward, you'll find other reasons that the inequality flips, but for now, you multiply or divide both sides by a negative, and you flip the inequality. Is really the only thing other than Elenizing it, right? Okay, let's see here, guys. Let's write down one of these. So, -2, open parentheses, 5x minus 7 equals, oh, excuse me, is greater than 22. My apologies. -2, open parentheses, 5x minus 7 is greater than 22. Go ahead, guys. I have some things to do before I can start solving this, unless you want to go all the way, pure sad map. But whatever you guys want to do, whatever feels natural, see what you can do with this, and don't forget to graph your solution at the end. Give it a try and teach. You guys can check your answer with your other stuff. That's fine. When I say teach, you guys say okay, and you guys can work together. That's okay. Hello.
So because it's -2, does that mean I flip the variable?
So
Because -2 times 5x?
now, did I multiply both sides by a negative? That's the question, right? Did you multiply or divide both sides by a negative? Because if you did, flip it, and if you didn't, don't. That's the question. Yep. That's why this problem is here. This problem is here to do exactly that.
Because 10x is greater than if you're dividing or multiplying by an x output. Julie, since you don't write
Take another 20 seconds.
that's what I wrote. Who's right? Because I think I'm right.
Okay. Can I get you guys back up here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Abby, why? What would be your first step to doing something like this? Okay, so you're going full sad map. I'm going to copy this, and we're going to talk about the other way as well. So she's saying since this is -2 times a bunch of stuff, we can divide everything by -2, and that is allowed. So that leaves me with 5x minus 7. Do I flip the inequality, Abby? Yes, I do. And that's -11. Keep it going. What's next? Add 7 here, add 7 here. 5x is less than -4. Is that correct? Okay, and then last thing here, Abby, what do I do? Very good. So x is less than negative 0.8. And if you were going to grab that, hey, we'll talk. If that's negative 0.8, then I guess negative 1 would be here, 0 would be over here. Let's graph this thing. Should I use a hollow circle or a filled circle? Everyone, I should use a hollow circle if it's less than or if it's greater than. And can you give me, before I let you go, Abby, what is a number that is less than negative 0.8? Sure, and that lives over here, and so we would shade that direction. It means all the numbers to the left here would make that true. Negative 0.9, negative 1, negative 18,387.2. All of those numbers would make this inequality true. That's what that's trying to say. How many of us got the same result as Abby, but did it a different way? How many of us got the same result as Abby, but did it a different way? Let's talk to them. Let's see here. Truman, you did it a different way. Truman, what did you do? Do I flip the inequality? Excellent. Guys, we actually don't flip the inequality here, which really freaked a lot of people out. Because did I multiply by a negative? Yeah, I did. But did I multiply both sides by a negative? Yes or no? I sure didn't. I'm only simplifying one side. And I'm allowed to do that. I'm allowed to do that without flipping the inequality. This is like a two-step inequality, so take it the whole way there, Truman. What's next? Okay, take away 14. Negative 10x is greater than 8. Thank you. Last step. Right, since I divided by a negative, now I really do flip the inequality. X is less than negative 0.8, the exact same result that Abby had. Very good. Excellent. That's exactly how we do it. And then the graph would, of course, be the same. How many of us did this the way that Truman did? How many of us did this the way that Abby did? Abby's like, I did. Which way do you guys think I want you to do it? You know what? It's just like pronouncing the word either. Either way is fine. But I will say that Abby's way might get us in a spot of trouble in something like this. Got a pencil? Okay, here we go. Voices. 2 open parentheses 5 minus 4p plus 9 is less than or equal to negative 19. That's your first lunchers. Go ahead, guys. How would you handle something like that? Give it a try and teach. You guys feeling good over here, table I? Table J, you guys feeling good? Mm-hmm. Table F, you guys feeling good on this one? That's okay. Do the best you can. Table G, you guys feeling good? Cool. Table H, you guys feeling good? Love it. E, you guys feeling good? Table E?
I think I'm feeling good, but then I get the answer wrong. But it's okay.
Well, I can tell you. Let's see. Where's that minus 20 coming from?
Because I have this, so then I subtracted it from here.
Oh, it's negative 20. Will you make sure to show me that you subtracted 1 from both sides?
Yeah.
Because otherwise I won't know where that happened. Where'd the 1 come from, though?
The 1?
Oh, was that because that was 10? No, that was... No, you're good. Oh, actually...
I did a 10 and the 9, but I was kind of confused.
Except, yeah, isn't it positive 10 plus 9?
That's what you get? Yeah.
And that wouldn't be 1, right?
Well, I did 10 minus 9, because
Let's talk about it. That's okay. Because the thing is that you're thinking opposites and balance, right?
Yeah.
So we do opposites and balance to both sides. But when you're just simplifying one side, it's not opposites and balance.
Okay.
Yeah, you just do what it says. I'm going to go 1, 2. I saw Millie over here.
Can I go to the bathroom?
Oh, that's fine. Do you have a phone on you?
No.
Then off you go. Yes, go ahead. Oh, curses. What she returns. Okay. Come on up in 5, 4. Don't forget the pass over here. 3, 2, 1. Let's see here. Rex, what would be your first step here? Yeah, so we're going to distribute in. That's going to leave me with 10 minus 8p plus 9 is less than or equal to negative 19 because I didn't multiply or divide both sides by a negative. Keep it going, Rex. This is, yeah. Hey, guys, I can't hear. That would be 10 plus 9. I actually got into a conversation with a student because they were trying to think if they were supposed to do 10 plus 9 or 10 minus 9. Guys, when we're doing opposites and balance, that's where you do the opposites, like when you're doing it to both sides. Since we're simplifying, we would actually just do what it says. 19 minus 8p is less than or equal to negative 19. Keep it going. What's next? Take away 19 from both sides. That means negative 8p is less than or equal to negative 38, I believe. Okay. And last thing for me, Rex. How many of us got p is greater than or equal to 4.75, or see how we got that and aren't too alarmed? You'll love to see it. To graph that solution, waiting. 4.75 lives here. That means 5 would live here, 4 would live here. Should I use a hollow dot or a filled dot? Everyone, I should use a filled because it's greater than or equal to. And can somebody just, oh, how about this? Let's see here. Bennett, what's a number that is greater than 4.75? Sure it is, and then it lives over here. I'm into it. I'm here for it. Love it. And that's how you would shade it. Okay, I've got one more of these for you to try before I set you loose on your self-assessment. Got a pencil?
Absolutely.
5 minus 4, open parentheses, 2y minus 10, close parentheses, is greater than or equal to negative 18 plus y. Okay, take it away, and here we go. Teach! Again, solving an inequality is just like solving an equation, except if you multiply or divide both sides by a negative, flip the inequality. That's all I have to say. Well, not all I have to say. If you have a question, I'm happy to help you with it. Mm-hmm. Here, get that down, Brooks. Get that all finished up, and you're good to go. Yeah, finish that guy, and then you're set. Do you have a phone on you? No. Great. Noticing your sweater there, Beatrice. How do you like the new album?
What? Oh, I like it.
Yeah. Did you go to one of those album release party movie things? My daughter did too. Which one did you go to?
The one on Friday.
Okay, yeah, she went on Sunday. So, yeah. Yeah, it was like a little movie companion for it. Okay. How's that coming, guys? Thumbs up, all done. Index finger, need a little more time. Wavy hand, need a lot more time. Thumbs down, we're stuck somewhere and can't continue. Where's everybody? Show me with your hands. Yes. Done. A little more time. Lots more time. Thumbs down. I'm stuck. A lot of index fingers. Why don't we do that for another minute 5? Okay. Okay. Can I get you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Camilla, what's the first thing you would do here? Yeah. Distribute the negative 4 in there. That gives us negative 8y plus 40. Everything else just drops down. Since I didn't multiply or divide both sides by a negative, leave that alone. Perfect. What would you like to do next? Yeah, I can combine like terms. 5 plus 40 is 45 minus 8y is greater than or equal to negative 18 plus y. And now we're looking at a double-sided equation. So, Wahida, what are we going to do next to try to solve that double-sided equation? We can subtract y to get rid of a plus y. That's going to give me 45 minus 9y is greater than or equal to negative 18. And now this is a two-step inequality. In the interest of time, I'll take care of it. You take 45 away from both sides. Negative 18 minus 45. Me too sleepy. Negative 18 minus 45 is negative 63. Negative 9y is greater than or equal to negative 63. Divide both sides by negative 9, and you should get y is less than or equal to positive 7. How many of us either got that or see how I got that and aren't too alarmed? You guys doing okay out there? Now, here's the thing. I have students ask me all the time, do I have to put the variable there? Now, on your equations, I'll take x equals 5 or 5, usually. Can someone tell me why that's not the case here? Why do you suppose that's not the case here, Beatrice? Yeah, I need to know you know what symbol goes there as well, right? Perfect. Will you guys open up your planners to page 44? 44. 44.
41?
44. Okay. Okay, Monday, October 6th. Can I get you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Shh, 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 shh. Waiting, waiting. Ladies and gentlemen. Page 44, Monday, October 6th. Our self-assessment today is 5.2, multi-step inequalities. Something along those lines. And also, you're going to want to put in there for, let me double check to make sure I'm not lying to you. Make sure I get the right date. I think it's Wednesday, but let's see. Let's see here. There we go. Yeah, Wednesday the 8th. If you guys put in for Wednesday, October 8th, that's going to be our inequality skill check. Okay, we'll do this today, do our review tomorrow, take our skill check on that on the next day. That's going to give us about 10 minutes. So when I say teach, I want you guys to say, okay, open up your Chromebooks. That'll give you a little bit of time to do 5.2 or 5.1 if you never finished that. 5.2 are your level 3s. 5.1 are your level 2s. Give it a go and teach.